Hello everyone, you are welcome to the Don's Consult, where we make chemistry very simple. We bring you topics that we know could pose stress or a little bit difficult, and we bring it here, solve it, make it so simple for your assimilation, and that is why we have started this Don's Consult. Today I have a question for you under esterification, and this will help you to learn so many things under this. So let's see how it goes to solving this problem. The question says consider the compound X represented by the structure below, and this is the structure. You can see the structure. Okay, so with that structure they say state the functional group in X. The next one says give the IUPAC name of X, and the next one says state the homologous series to which X belongs, and the next one says give the name of the two compounds from which X is formed, and the last one says state one physical characteristics of X. So let's see how we can solve this problem. Let's start from the first one. The first one says state the functional group of X. How do you measure the functional group? Functional group is that character that makes you to identify a compound. That's bringing it home. We say that family identity. Functional group can be likened to your family. What is in your family that everybody will know that this is a member of your family. In this case now, the functional group here is this. Have this compound and have this. Or another person can write in this form, COO. Alright? Can have it like this. This is the functional group. Okay? This stands for where it could be bonded. Alright? Good. Simple. We've stated that. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. So the next one says give the IUPAC name of X. Now, before I can give you this IUPAC name, okay, let me give you the IUPAC name. Maybe when I want to answer that question 4, I can now state it well. The IUPAC name says give the IUPAC name of X. Here now, in naming an ester, if you want to name an ester, you have to name this second part first, then end it with this first part. When I want to answer question 4, I will tell you more about that. So in this second part, how many carbon atoms do you have? 1, 2, 3, and 3 has to do with prop, isn't it? And so in this case we call it propyl. And the second part, which you are going to, the first part which you end with it, has how many carbon atoms? 1, 2, and 1, 2 is what? Eth. So that will be ether. So now, because of this ester, mind you, ester ends with oate, where you remove the N. You remove the N in a alkane and replace it with what? Oate. Replace it with oate. All right. So here now, what is the name? Say propyl ethanoate. That is the name, propyl ethanoate. Okay, is it making sense? Then the next one says state the homologous series to which S belongs. Okay, if I can say functional group has to do with the family name, then the homologous series have to do with maybe the compound name. All right, because they have a compound. You can have your family name, then have the name for the compound, or you have a nuclear name, nuclear family. You can also have an extended family name. So if I'm bringing it home, I can say the homologous series has to do with what? The compound name. So the homologous series now here we have to do what? We don't call it ester. We can call it ester, but the correct form could be alkanoates. Alkanoates. From the word alkane, then we have alkanoates. So alkanoate is the homologous series to which it belongs. It belongs to the members of the alkanoates. Now I say give the names of two compounds. This is where I want to make a clarification. All right. Now give the name. Now one thing you must understand: what are the things that form an ester? Ester is formed when a carboxylic acid. Ester is formed when the carboxylic acid reacts with an alkanol. All right. When the carboxylic acid reacts with an alkanol. So under this, what happened? You see this H here. This H here goes to react with this OH here. All right, and of course you know that will form your water. Okay, that forms water. Okay, now what happens? You see this one here. let's assume there's a compound here which I will call R2, and assume there's a compound here which I will call R1. All right, so when you are writing it now, you write this carboxylic acid first. Either it's here or here. Whenever the structure is formed, it will come here. So let's assume this is that R1, and this is, how many O do you have here? This is that O, all right, which has this. Okay, and this one now we have what? The O, and we now have the R2 combined to it. Do you see it? This is how it is formed. This is how it is formed. This one is from here, all right, this CO here, and this one is from here, which forms this. Okay, so now they are asking you, now this one now is the second one, which is this. So and you can see that it is from Alkanoate family. So, and they have 3 carbon atoms, so that will be propanol. So this will be propanol, and what? This one is from the carboxylic family, which has 2, and 2 is S. That is ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. Do you get it? That's how simple this could be. But if you have a problem or something you don't understand or clarification, please put it under the chat, under the comment section, and I will be glad to attend to you. So state one physical characteristic of all esters are sweet smelling compounds. It is from esters that we form our soap, our perfume, our, you know, all those even your, what's it called, your food additives, all those, your orange juice, blah, all those things. Okay, so they have fruity smell, so we can say pleasant smell. We can say what? Pleasant smell. I hope this is spelling of pleasant, right? Pleasant smell. So that is it, and that's what we do here at the Don's Consult. Follow us for more videos, like, share, and tell your friends, tell your children, tell whoever that needs to know chemistry the more. We are just very, very close to you, and we like doing this to make you have chemistry as simple as it could be. Chemistry is the simplest subject, and we are here to help you. Thank you. Watch out for more videos. Please like, please comment, please share. See you next time.